Cathay 880, radar contact 81 East, Trish, cleared to the Los Angeles airport via direct Mendocino, direct Oakland, direct Birdball, Ironman 1, maintain flight level 350.
Los Angeles, Mendocino, you're going to have to repeat that again, that route, sorry.
Cathay 880, associate switch F5, you're cleared to the Los Angeles airport S5, maintain flight level 350.
That's miles, Auto 250, thank you, Cathay 880. So did I.
United A320, I can't recall if I gave it to you. After Archie cleared ILS, runway 28 right approach. Cleared ILS 28 right after Archie, United A321, thank you. United 384, Oakland, Center, Roger. If you can hear me on voice, IDET.
Baby screaming as usual. Everything has to happen when I am taking off for landing. People, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 510. This plane has service from Phoenix Sky Harbor into Sacramento, which is the capital of California. We are now descending via the Slammer 3 arrival with the south transition, meaning we're landing south. Winds are out of the west at 250 degrees. And we're going to be landing south though, runway 16 left, and we're going to the A gates. So we
Cathay 880, would you like a shortcut?
Taxi Delta and turn into our area.
Cathay 880, turn right, clear direct Birdball.
Cathay 880, thank you very much.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our performance information for our landing. Alright, so the altimeter is 29er A3, so let's plug that in, and the landing temperature, I'll have to look at that quick here. Temperature on the ground, I've got my tablet here opened up. Looks like temperature on site is, drumroll boom, 18 Celsius. So let's plug that in. Alright, we got 18 Celsius in.
Altitude.
Barrow reference set and cross check.
2983.
2983.
2983. Check.
And we are approaching quickly once we get to Poser, which is the last area of our Slammer 3 arrival. We should get more guidance. Of course, more babies crying in the background. Wife is on it. My in-laws are here, so it's very interesting. We got 138 knots for our approach speed. Check. We're at 16. I got my co-pilots on board today, helping me with our arrival. My wife is signaling me left to right, meaning sorry, honey. but it's okay. She knows every time I land. There's kids crying. I got 6 of them, so ranging from age 18 all the way down to 1. So it's always a full load in this house. At any rate, we want to thank you for flying with us, with me, on this arrival here into the Sacramento area. Just wanted to do a quick flight today. Had ATC to start with.
United 384, by the Temperature arrival, San Francisco, altimeter 2996.
And had air traffic control passing into Los Angeles. Then Oakland was offline, but then they came online. And here we are now. So here at Poser, we're looking at 8,000. Then it jumps to 1900 at Derby. So he'll be giving us some instructions after Poser as to which way to fly.
10 after Temco, cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
Cleared ILS 16 left approach for American 510. Alright. So we've gotten our clearance. It's a dead-on, straight-in, looks like arrival here. Actually, we're going to come and then bust a left, so, and he's not giving us too much to go on, so we're going to go ahead and just break it down to our final altitude that we need on a 5-mile final, which is levee here. That'll be at, as you can see here, 1,900 feet. So let's set it for that. And everything else looks pretty good. Right now, we got winds from the west, 12 knots, so the winds are treating us pretty good right now. We're flying on a pretty good night, so no complaints there. Okay. So at the airports, the winds are 10 knots, no gusting or anything like that, so we'll be getting a wind coming off of our right wing.
United 831, wind 270 at 17, runway 28 right, clear to wind.
So not too, actually off of our left wing, I'm sorry.
Clear right, United.
For a minute there I thought I was landing north and landing south, so it'll be coming off our left wing. Trying to blow us around, only at 10 knots though, so it's no big deal. Not a big deal. And actually it's off our right wing. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Alright. Got about 30 miles out from the airport here. So you can see our little band here. 30-mile band. Straight in. We're going to go to the A gates. We're shooting either for gate A 17, 15, 13, 11, Alpha 2 or Alpha 4. We'll see what is available on GSX. We'll pull it in, shut it down, get the bags off, get people to plane, stuff like that, get where they need to go. Because that is how we roll.
Passing 10,000 feet.
It's a nice,
Lights on.
clear light.
On.
Let's check us out on the map here. There we are here.
Welcome to Delta 3242, ready for start LA.
All the gray area here is all the shaded air traffic control. These bluish circles mean there's a departure.
Delta
online.
3243, Oakland,
Green is a tower.
to the Los Angeles airport via the Stick 3 depart eBay transition that has filed.
Looks like
Delta
Los
3243
Angeles Center is
correction, clear to
getting
Los
some
Angeles
action.
via the stick 3 departure,
The guy in
evade,
Albuquerque
transition,
tonight was really
direct
professional.
Avenal, 87 arrival,
They're usually
on
all very
departure,
professional.
maintain 5000, block 4227.
Just kick our range down a little bit. Right here, we will slow down a tad. Right now, we're keeping right around the 250 knots airspeed limitation under 10,000 feet here in the United States. We'll break that down and get this bird a little bit slower so we can attain our approach speed of 138 knots. Let's go back to our perf and make sure that hasn't
Delta
changed.
3243, did you get your clear?
Here we are, 138. Let's get our approach
Mission
checklist.
repeat it again.
Beacon
I did not hear.
sliding tables.
So we're cleared the stick 3 departure, evade transition, direct Avalon,
Cabin
37. Maintain 5000, flight 4227,
Checked.
3243.
Checked.
That's 3243, Avenue de Wireless, back was correct. You can expect runway 1 left at Mike Cabaz when you're ready for taxi.
All right.
Left at Mike Cabaz, ready, 3243.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Let's go ahead and activate our approach phase here. Approach phase has been activated. We'll arm our localizer. Localizer's been armed. We'll slow down. We'll slow down to about this speed here, and then we'll nose down so that we can meet our appropriate, as you can see, it's coming on down. We'll meet our appropriate altitude. We should be able to see the runway out of our window here, or the airport, off in the distance. It's not very apparent right now, but that's okay. We have it on our MFD. We might be getting blocked by this bar here. And as you can see, we're going to have this little magenta guy right here. We'll meet our descent profile still. We slowed down. We'll bleed some speed here in a minute as well. Got about 15 nautical miles out from the runway, as you see.
Flaps 1.
Got flaps 1 coming here.
V-check, flaps 1.
United 831, welcome to
Go
San
ahead and hook boogie
Francisco,
right here.
exit left, cross
Bring it on
runway
in.
28 left, exit Via Bravo to your ramp. Exit left, cross 28 left, and taxi to the ramp,
11 o'clock.
United 831, thank you.
Position out there. There we go. Now we can see it. So that bar was on our way. So you can see it off in the distance there. Which is what we want. So we have a visual. All right. We are still above the glide slope. That's to be expected. Still on descent. The little magenta circle, the magenta diming, that being our glide slope that we want to capture when hitting levee. So let's just reduce our, we can see a little bit better. So we're going to come here across Derby. He said after Derby we're cleared for ILS runway 16 left. Once we capture the localizer, I'll put in approach mode. It should almost be simultaneous that happens. And we will get everyone on the ground where they need to go to. Localizer is captured. I am going to go ahead and activate the approach phase there.
Light slope captured.
I'm going to go ahead and drop the gear.
Gear down.
Left aircraft calling was unreadable again.
And I'm going to go for flap
Check.
2.
Flap 2.
I'm going to go ahead and take over the speed now.
Localizer alive.
I'm going to start dropping it.
Primitive, loaded 79, Oakland Center, say again your altitude.
Drop it to 138.
Roger.
2,500.
And we'll go ahead and get the flaps
Speed check. Flap 3.
into landing configuration.
Flaps full.
We've got a
Speed
good
check. Flaps full.
visual there. I was kind of doing it, but then my co-pilot's caught up with me now. It's a bit of a quick arrival here into Sacramento.
Localizer
Once we get
captured.
about 1,000 feet over, I'm going to
Landing checklist.
take over manually, hand fly it in. I'll keep the
Down
speed
and locked. 3
set
greens.
where it is on the auto throttle.
Checked and armed.
And
Medium.
I'll hand
Exterior
fly it
lights.
in,
On.
and
Go
hopefully we
around
get a
altitude.
5-degree nose touchdown.
Set.
American 510, wind 250 at 10, runway 16 left, clear to left.
16 left, cleared to land for American 510. Alright, so we've got our clearance coming in, our final clearance. We're on final. There's no traffic there. So we are looking good. Hopefully I can achieve a centerline touchdown. No promises at all. But let's see how we do here. Let me just keep the sight line there. That way I can keep my 2 diamonds that I need into place. Alright, so
1,000.
we're at 1,000 above. This is where I like to take over.
Autopilot off.
Autopilot has been disconnected. And let's see what I can do here to keep these passengers safe on this arrival.
United 384, expect ILS to runway 28 right approach.
Alright, and we'll nose down just a hair here. Keep her all lined up. Keep our boppy lights there happy.
500. 500. 400.
Alright, 400. Let's chase our
400.
diamond here.
Delta 3240, hold the short Alpha area taxi.
300. 100 above. 300. 200. Minimum. 200.
Continue.
100. 100.
Delta 3243, runway 1 left at intersection Mike, taxi by Alpha Mike, at Francisco altimeter 2996.
40. 20. Retard. 30.
Runway 1 left intersection Mike, Alpha Mike, and 2996, Delta 3243.
Ground spoilers.
Alright, let's go to reverse thrust.
Reverse screen. 70 knots.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off.
Alright, folks. Kind of floated her a little
Mike
bit.
510, taxi ramp, remain on this frequency.
Roger, remain on this frequency to the ramp, American 510.
During landing. We know you have a choice in air travel, and appreciate very much that you've chosen to fly with American Airlines, a member of the One World Alliance. Have a pleasant
APU
evening.
on.
After landing checklist.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Flaps.
Checked retracted.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Checklist
Looks like
complete.
Delta's going to be handling us today. So again, we're looking for Charlie 2. It's a bit of a sharp turn here. So at this airport, there's a couple different airlines that share the A concourse, or the A terminal, if you will. And I couldn't glean exactly what the exact American gates were, only that they are at Concourse A. So, as you can see, GSX is stating that gate A11 is either Southwest or Delta. We're flying American. So, there you go. Might even be able to pick this up if this is Charlie 3. This is Charlie 2 though. So we'll go ahead and hook boogie to the left. And
Delta 3243, angle 1 left.
Get her.
Delta 3243, wind 270 at 17. Runway 1 left at intersection, Mike, clear for takeoff.
Pulled in here.
Clear takeoff 1 left at Mike, Delta 3243.
Got our peeps waiting for us here. All right. It in just a little bit more until he tells us to stop, and we'll go for full shutdown. There we go. There we go, folks. It's looking good. Alright, let's get off frequency here quick. Go to squawk standby, and let's go for a shutdown.
Delta 3243, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 2 manage direct.
And the parking checklist.
We're going to come over here and
Parking
get
brake
some
and
doors
shocks.
open.
Shocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel
Alright.
pumps.
So we got the gate coming in.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
Alright, checklist is complete. Now what we'll do is I'll just take the aircraft state, make sure all the doors come open. And
thank you very much. Goodbye.
let's go outside and check what exactly is going on. Alright, as you can see, we pulled up to the gate. We've got a very eager Delta ground crew getting this bird deplaned, as you can see here. And let's check what our landing rate was. So, not the best, definitely not the worst, right in the middle. I know I came down kind of hard. I kind of floated a little bit, and then by the time that I got the bird touched to the ground, my speed was probably lower than I wanted to get a better, softer landing, but, you know, not bad. Negative 315, pitch was 4. Right, see, I was about 10, you know, I was about, we'll say 7 knots under. We'll say maybe 6 knots under where I wanted to be to touch down. Either way, I'm satisfied with it. Not the worst, definitely not the best. Let's file our PIREP. That's squared away. And like I said, once again, we have safely made it. Nice little freeware download upgrade of this airport. I like the night fixtures it has. I definitely don't have top of the line computer, definitely not the bottom of the line. But these guys need some driving lessons. They're crashing into each other. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for arriving here with us. Take care. Fly safe.